Okay, guys, we're still doing review things, okay? So this is one that I know we did from last semester, and we reviewed it. This binomial expansion. So remember when we have a binomial to a power. Now, again, on our exam, we were using power 5. But you can do power 4, power 3. Remember, we practiced those. But the one that's going to be on the exam is power 5. Now, I got a nice wide board here, so I'm going to turn the camera a little bit more there so I can see all of it. Okay? And if you remember, there starts with some coefficients. Remember, because that's a power 5, it's 1, and then 5, and then 10, and then another 10, and then a 5, and then a 1. Remember that? So it's kind of easy. That, some of that you have to kind of memorize. So power 5, 1, 5. You always have 1, 5, and then double 5. Now remember, when it's a power 5, there's 6 terms. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 terms here. You can see there's 6 coefficients. Okay, so that's one thing to kind of remember. Okay, now again, I'm starting off with a super easy one. Remember, when it's just x and y and there's no other number, it's really simple. Remember, guys, what we do, the first term gets that power, 5. The second term gets 0. Okay? So x to the 5, y to the 0. And then remember, we just go in descending order. Now, I'm going to put a plus sign there to separate the terms. So now x is going to go down from 5 to a 4, but y goes up to a 1. So 5, 4, 0, 1. Remember, we just change the order. So x5, x4, so this is going to be x3, and y0, y1, y2. Okay, hopefully this is coming all back to you. Okay, x5, x4, x3, x2, y0, y1, y2, y3. Okay, just keep going down the order. So x5, x4, x3, x2. So this is x1, y0, y1, y2, y3. So y4. And then this last one is sort of the opposite of the first one. So x goes all the way down to 0, and y goes up to 5. Okay? Now all we need to do is simplify here. Remember, anything to the 0 power goes away. So I can cross out that y0. The 1, remember, the 1 really doesn't do anything. So just x5. Now here, 5, x4, and then remember y1, I don't need that exponent of 1. So 5, x4, y. Now, nothing is going to change on these next two. 10, x3, y2, 10, x2, y3. So again, the numbers don't change, the exponents don't change. Okay? Now here, 5, x1, I really don't need that 1, so just 5x and then y4. So 5x, y4. And the last one, similar to that first one, the 1, I don't need that 1. I don't need the x to the 0. So the only thing left in that last term, y5, and boom. There we go. Okay. Now, again, I'm not going to make you do all of it here. Here is a bigger one, obviously, and on the exam, they just say find the first term or the third term or the fourth term or whatever, okay? So I'm just going to say, okay, on this one, let's find the third term. So we're only going to find the third term. Now, we still are going to have to do some of this pattern. That's the thing. If you remember, you still have to do some of the pattern, but the only one I need to actually completely solve for is the third term. And then remember, it'll be multiple choice. Okay, now again, what's nice? 1, 5, 10. And guys, because I need the third term, there's my third term. It would be 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1, but because I only need the third term, I can really stop right there. Okay, now remember, the first term, now again, I'm going to put, this was just x and y, now 2x, 3y, I kind of need to think of these now in parentheses. But again, the first term, remember, gets a 5. The second term gets a 0. Okay, now, I'm not even going to have to solve that. I don't really need to solve this. I just need to follow my pattern. So the next one, 2x goes from 2x to the 5th down to 2x to the 4th. 3y goes from 3y to the 0 to 3y to the 1. But again, I don't care about term 2, so I really don't have to solve that one. That's just going to help me see the pattern for term 3. And this is the one we need an answer for. So the third term, again, the 2x to the 5th, 2x to the 4th, so this is going to be 2x to the 3rd. 3y0, 3y1, 3y to the 2. See that? Now again, here's what's nice. This is the only term I got to solve. So guys, I just have to solve that term right there. Now obviously this would be a multiple choice answer. Or if I gave this on a quiz or test, you just find that answer and stop. You wouldn't have to do all 5 or all 6 terms. Okay, now remember, this was a little tricky though. Okay, so I got the 10 in front. Now I'm going to put a little dot there just to remind myself I'm multiplying. Because I'm going to drop the parentheses. So guys, as I take these exponents, I'm going to drop the parentheses. So I want to have something in between terms. Remember, guys, 2 to the 3rd power. Guys, that number 2 is being taken to the 3rd power. 2 to the 3rd power. Remember, if you have your calculator, you do 2 up caret 3. Okay? But remember, 2 to the 3rd power, 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times another 2, that's actually 8. And then x gets the 3 put on it. So 2x to the 3rd power becomes 8x cubed. 3y squared, 3 squared is 9, 3 squared. And then y2. Okay? Now all I need to simplify this. Now obviously you can just type this in your calculator. But shortcuts, I don't even want to worry about turning my calculator on because it's sitting here. 8 times 9, that's easy. 8 times 9, 72. 72 times 10, remember, when you multiply by 10, you just stick a 0 on a number. So 8 times 9, 72. 72 times 10, 720. And then the x3 and y2 just come down side by side. x3, y2, boom. There's our answer. Again, on the exam, this is multiple choice, and you're looking for the answer. Now, obviously, they're going to try to trick you with maybe giving you term 2 as a choice. By accidentally picking term 2, you're obviously wrong. Okay, but this would be the answer, 720, x3, y2. Okay? Now, guys, I did want to say your class is doing the best on getting the work done. You have the highest percentage of students getting all their work done. And I appreciate it, guys. It's good to see everybody learning, especially because, guys, you're going to be going into pre-calc next year. So all this stuff you're learning now will help you be ready for pre-calc. So I know it might seem like, okay, why am I doing this? It's a waste of time. You're obviously getting your points, but you're also getting ready for pre-calc, okay? So keep working hard. Thanks for your effort. And here's our problem. Whoop. Okay. So again, I'm giving you one pretty similar. 3x plus 2y, okay, to the 5th power. Okay, and then I want you to find that second term. Okay, you're going to find that second term. So just the second term on this one. Okay? Just enter that in the best you can in the journal. I know that's a little challenging to type that in the journal, but do the best you can, okay? See you next time. Bye.